So one of the questions that I searched for the most was how much money would I make? Will I make profit? However, when I got there, my goal changed from making as much money as possible to just, try to have a good time. Hi guys. I know that it's been a while since the first episode, and I did say that EP.2 is coming out soon. But on that day that I recorded that video, I got a job, so I've been quite busy. I just feel like I don't want to spend my free time doing the things that I do at work. But now I'm okay, now I'm good. So now I'm back. Yay, finally! This video is not about me telling you what you should aim for when you join the work and travel program, because I know that everybody's background and situation is not the same. We all have different needs and wants in our life. So I can and will only talk about my own experience and thoughts along with what I have observed when I was there in the US. This is gonna be like a storytelling type of video and a kind of long one. So just sit back, relax, and just let's get into it. Since the day that I applied to be in the work and travel program, I would read other people's experience on the internet and focus on how much money they made, how much they spent, and how much they got left after traveling. I saw YouTube videos of people carrying like tens of bags of brand names, a lot of them traveling to other places that they wanted to go and still got money left. It was crazy, like, oh my god, I'm gonna get rich. I have to get rich. That's my goal. That was my goal. On May 4th, I arrived in the US with 5 Thai friends that would be my housemates and neighbors. We arrived there pretty early, like a week before we had to start working. During that time, we spent every day together. We would wake up early and walk around town. It was super cold in the morning too, but we still did it. Went to supermarkets, bought groceries, and then in the evening we would come together and eat. It was simple but fun. When work started, we still managed to meet up at first, but as summer went by and more tourists coming in, we had less free time together because of our busy and different schedules. There was this one conversation with my friends that I remember very distinctively. It was about how what made us go through each day was the thought that we would be coming home to each other. Each of us had our own struggles, especially during the first weeks of work, but we were there for each other when anyone wanted to talk, to rant, or just have someone to listen to them. It was like a safe place for us all. However, with making money as much as possible being my goal, and despite being tired and stressed from this first job already, we still went out several times to look for a second job. But in the end, we found that we were focusing on the characteristics of the boss and the employees that we would be working with more than how much we would get paid per hour. We wanted a decent pay rate, but we weren't willing to put ourselves in an environment that we wouldn't be happy in. After a month working there, we got offered a second job at the same workplace as our first job. Some of my friends and I took it because this way we wouldn't get bored, we would get to try new things, and our free time wasn't cut off that much. And our bosses were great as well. Even with 2 jobs, there were still hours left in the day that if I had wanted to, I could have filled with more working hours, whether by asking for more hours at the first 2 jobs that I already had, or by keep looking for a 3rd job. I even emailed the schedule manager asking for more hours for the 2 jobs that I already had. And the moment I hit send, I started doubting. Wait, did I do the right thing? Was I really doing this to myself? Because asking for more hours would mean less alone time, less time with my friends, and I would be drained. I'm not someone who can work all day, every day, and then go out on the only day off that I have. I need rest. I need days or evenings that I would be free and just do nothing. So I checked my schedule and my paycheck again. Most of my evenings were off. I worked 9 to 5 most days and 9 to 10 or midnight a couple of days a week. I could have my alone time with my friends, and the pay was good. So I sent another email to the manager telling them that nah, I changed my mind. I am happy with what I already got. Don't give me more hours. In those free times that I allowed myself to have, my friends and I spent it trying new restaurants, exploring our city, and visiting other cities. Sometimes we just chilled at home and binged Netflix, and a lot of times we went to the beach, some to dance, some to have pizza on the beach while watching the sun goes down, and some just to have a little aesthetic moment. Sometimes we walked for almost an hour to a lake to have a picnic at sunset. Many times we took the bus to nearby cities and just trying new things. Now, when I said that I got tired because of work, my supervisors and my coworkers, they didn't have anything to do with it because they were all amazing. And I am so grateful that I got to have them by my side every day and just, becoming friends with them. When people first meet me, most of them would say that I am a shy person, that I'm a quiet person, and I think that's true to some extent. Like, I'm not the most social person. I don't know how to start a conversation or how to maintain one. I never know what to talk about. I just suck at socializing and making friends. But by some miracle, I made friends at work. I became close with some of my coworkers and one day asked if they wanted to have dinner with me. They said yes, and we had a lot of fun. I realized that I could have done that a long time ago. I could have made so many more good memories with them had I just stepped out of my comfort zone a little bit and just asked. Still, I will forever cherish the moments that we got to share together. The pool party, the walk on the beach, our goodbye dinner, and of course our great time working side by side. Near the end of my work contract, I got an email asking if I wanted more working hours in my last week. I was like, sure, let's see what it would have been like had I actually asked for more hours. And let me tell you, I was exhausted. I woke up tired, I went to bed tired. I was tired all the time. The only thing that kept me going was the reminder that this was my last week doing this. One of my friends at work is a doctor from Portugal. On his first day there, he asked me about my goal for the work and travel program, so I gave him my answer and I asked him back. His answer was that he was there to meet new people, make friends, and just having a good time before going back to work in his country. During his time there working only one job from 9 to 5 on most days, I saw him took days off to go to New York with his friends and to go on a boat trip in Miami. Like when I met him, he was always smiling and always so friendly. So I think he was pretty happy. Some of my friends, or like friends of my friends, they worked all day almost every day. They got super rich, they bought a lot of stuff, and they went out almost every day. Some worked a lot too, but they didn't spend as much money. They just chilled and went out from time to time. Some worked less than others, or even me, and they just spent their free time doing other things that they enjoy. At the end of the day, when I look back on my time in the US for my work and travel program, the first thing that I remember is not how much money I made. It's the friends that I've made along the way, the memories that we got to share together, and all the places that I got to visit for the first time in my life. My housemates and I, we had a lot of conversations about how people's lifestyles are so different. We would always start with, should we work more so we could get more money like others? Then we'll talk about how much we value our free time and how we didn't come all the way across the world just to suffer doing things that we wouldn't be happy doing, even if that is what seems to make others happy. And we would always conclude that we don't have to follow others' path to pursue our own happiness. I mean, it's great that they're happy, yes, but what makes them happy might not work for us. So what we should do is find our own path to happiness. Anyway, if you're gonna get anything from this rambling video of mine, I hope it's that don't compare yourself to others. Wanna get rich? Do it. Wanna have fun? Do it. Wanna get rich and have fun? I mean, like, who can stop you? So just do it. Like I said in the beginning of this video, everybody's situation is different. Just do whatever makes you happy, and if you don't know what that is yet, just go out and try different things. And that's it for episode 2. I don't know about episode 3. I don't know what to make it about yet. So if you guys want to give me some ideas, you know, or like, is there anything that you guys would like to hear me talk about? Comment it down below and I'll do it. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing. Okay, bye. I'm bleeding. Shit.